Nestled in the remote northern reaches of Vietnam, the Ha Giang Loop is a road trip that calls to adventurers and dreamers alike, promising a journey through landscapes of staggering beauty and cultural richness. Far from the bustling cities and well-trodden tourist paths, this loop winds through the dramatic limestone mountains, lush valleys, and terraced rice paddies, a realm where nature reigns supreme and tradition endures. The Ha Giang Loop is more than a route on a map. It is an experience that will linger in the heart and memory long after the journey ends. Setting out from the town of Ha Giang, you are greeted by a sense of anticipation and wonder. The town itself is a gateway to the loop, a place to gather supplies, rent a motorbike, and prepare for the adventure ahead. The early morning air is crisp, and the distant peaks shimmer under the golden light of dawn. As you begin your ascent into the mountains, the terrain quickly transforms, revealing a landscape unlike any other in Vietnam. The road twists and climbs, carving its way through the Dong Van Karst Plateau Geopark, a UNESCO-recognized site celebrated for its geological wonders. Towering limestone outcrops rise dramatically from the earth, their sharp silhouettes softened by mist and clouds that drift lazily through the valleys. Here, the land tells stories written in stone, with formations dating back hundreds of millions of years. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of wildflowers and mountain herbs. Along the way, you encounter villages perched on hillsides, home to ethnic minorities whose vibrant cultures have shaped the region for centuries. The Hmong, Tay, Dao, and Lolo peoples live in harmony with the land, cultivating rice, maize, and hemp in terraced fields that cling precariously to the slopes. Their homes are built of wood and stone, adorned with colorful textiles and intricate carvings that speak to a deep connection with nature and tradition. As you ride through these villages, you are greeted with warm smiles and curious glances, a reminder that hospitality here is as enduring as the mountains themselves. The journey unfolds in stages, each offering its own wonders. From Ha Giang, the road leads to Quan Ba, where the famous twin mountains rise like emerald breasts from the valley floor, their symmetrical curves a natural marvel. The viewpoint here offers a sweeping vista, with the landscape stretching out in shades of green and gold. The air is filled with birdsong, and the gentle breeze carries the distant laughter of children playing in the fields. Continuing onward, you reach the Heaven's Gate Pass, a place where the road seems to touch the sky. From this vantage point, the world below is a patchwork of fields, rivers, and forests, with clouds drifting so close you feel you could reach out and touch them. The descent from Heaven's Gate is exhilarating, with hairpin turns and steep drops that reveal new panoramas at every bend. It is a test of skill and nerve, but the reward is the feeling of freedom that comes from riding through such untamed beauty. The next stretch leads to Yen Minh, a town nestled in a valley surrounded by pine forests. Here, the landscape softens, the mountains giving way to rolling hills and meandering streams. The air is scented with pine resin, and the sound of water tumbling over rocks fills the quiet spaces. Villagers tend their crops and livestock, their daily rhythms shaped by the changing seasons. In the evening, the sky glows with the colors of sunset, casting a warm light over the fields and forests. From Yen Minh, the road climbs once more, taking you deeper into the heart of the region. The next destination is Dong Van, a town renowned for its ancient stone streets and traditional architecture. The Dong Van Old Quarter is a place where time seems to slow, with narrow alleyways lined by houses built of clay and stone. Local markets bustle with activity, offering a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds, and scents. Fresh produce, handmade crafts, and the aroma of pho simmering over open fires. The people here are proud of their heritage, and visitors are welcomed with open arms. Dong Van is also the gateway to the Ma Pi Leng Pass, often hailed as the most spectacular stretch of road in Vietnam. The pass snakes along the edge of a sheer cliff, overlooking the deep gorge of the No Quay River far below. The views here are nothing short of breathtaking. a vast expanse of jagged peaks, emerald valleys, and rivers that shimmer in the sunlight. Standing at the edge, you feel the immensity of the landscape, a reminder of nature's power and grandeur. Riding along the Ma Pi Leng Pass is an experience that defies description. The road clings to the mountainside, offering glimpses of distant villages and winding rivers. The air is filled with the cries of eagles soaring overhead and the rustle of wind through the grasses. Every turn reveals a new vista, a new perspective on the world below. It is a place where silence and awe mingle, where the heart beats faster in the presence of such beauty. Beyond Ma Pi Leng, the loop descends towards Ma Vac, a town nestled in a valley surrounded by towering cliffs. Ma Vac is a hub of local culture, known for its vibrant Sunday market where ethnic minorities gather to trade goods, share stories, and celebrate their traditions. The market is a riot of color, with women dressed in elaborate embroidered costumes, their hair adorned with silver ornaments and flowers. Stalls overflow with fresh produce, wild honey, spices, and handicrafts. The air is alive with music and laughter, a testament to the resilience and spirit of the people who call this region home. The final leg of the loop winds through remote villages and fertile valleys, gradually leading back towards Ha Giang. Along the way, you encounter rivers that flow gently through the landscape, their banks lined with bamboo and wildflowers. Water buffalo graze in the fields, and farmers work the land with tools fashioned from wood and stone. The rhythm of life here is slow and deliberate, shaped by the cycles of nature and tradition. Throughout the journey, the beauty of the Ha Giang Loop is not just found in the landscapes, but in the people who inhabit them. Each encounter is an opportunity to learn, to connect, and to share in a culture that values community, resilience, and harmony with the land. The hospitality of the villagers is genuine and heartfelt. Whether you are invited to share a meal, taste homemade rice wine, or simply sit and talk by the fire. These moments of connection are the true treasures of the journey. The Ha Giang Loop is also a place of discovery. As you ride through the mountains and valleys, you find yourself transformed by the experience. The challenges of the road, steep climbs, sharp turns, and unpredictable weather demand focus and determination. But they also inspire a sense of freedom and adventure, a reminder of the joy that comes from exploring the world on your own terms. The landscape becomes a canvas for self-reflection, a place where the mind is quiet and the spirit is renewed. The region's natural beauty is matched by its rich biodiversity. The forests are home to rare orchids, medicinal herbs, and a dazzling array of bird life. Rivers teem with fish, and the hillsides are alive with butterflies and bees. Conservation efforts are underway to protect this fragile ecosystem, ensuring that future generations can experience the wonder of Ha Giang as it exists today. As the loop draws to a close, you return to Ha Giang with a sense of accomplishment and gratitude. The journey has been a tapestry of sights, sounds, and emotions, a testament to the power of travel to inspire, challenge, and connect. The memories of mist-shrouded mountains, terraced fields, and welcoming smiles remain vivid, a source of joy and wonder that endures long after the road has ended. For those who seek adventure, beauty, and meaning, the Ha Giang Loop is a road less traveled but deeply rewarding. It is a journey that invites you to slow down, to savor each moment, and to embrace the spirit of exploration. The mountains, valleys, and villages of Ha Giang offer a glimpse into a world where nature and culture exist in harmony, where the pace of life is dictated by the rhythms of the earth, and where every bend in the road reveals a new story waiting to be discovered. Whether you ride alone or with companions, the Ha Giang Loop is a journey that will forever shape your understanding of Vietnam and its northern frontier. It is a place where beauty is not just seen but felt, a landscape that moves the heart and stirs the soul. From the soaring peaks of the Dong Van Karst Plateau to the bustling markets of Ma Vac, from the tranquil valleys to the challenging passes, the loop is an invitation to experience the world in its purest form. As you ride through this land of wonder, you become part of its story, a traveler in search of meaning, connection, and beauty. The Ha Giang Loop is more than a road trip. It is a journey of discovery, a celebration of life, and a testament to the enduring allure of Vietnam's northern mountains. And as you look back on the adventure, you carry with you the spirit of Ha Giang, a place where the road never truly ends, and the journey is always just beginning.